Fitzpatrick. So, as Michael points out, that's something to keep an eye on today. Tua looking to throw on first down, and he connects with Mike Gesicki, who's shoved out of bounds by Isaiah Simmons. Second down and 4, and it's Jordan Howard who takes the handoff. And he's going to be a yard shy of a first down. Now, big changes for Miami today. Their top 2 running backs are out. Third down and 2. They pitch it to Howard, trying to get to the corner, and he can't get there. Jordan Hicks, the first to meet him. And for Miami, that is their 20. Matt Hawk comes out to punt it away, and Christian Kirk is the deep man for Arizona. Kirk calls for a fair catch at the 25-yard line. 43-yard boot by Matt Hawk.
The offensive end of the field.
Most yards per game in the NFL this season. They average 419 yards per game. And on first down, Murray has plenty of time. No pressure from Miami. And now Murray will run across the 30. And Murray with a 10-yard scamper to the 35. He had all day back there. Well, he picks up the first, and Murray out of bounds right near midfield. Now you look at Miami's.
It was right there.
Chase Edmonds with his first carry of the day, and he pushes into Miami territory for a gain of 3. Murray looking to the air. Here comes the pressure. Murray gets away and checks it down to Edmonds, who slips, and then Jerome Baker pushes him out of bounds. Raekwon Davis. Play clock at 1. Murray sees it just in time.
There's a lot of people up there in the box. They're going to drop out. Everybody's not going to come after Murray.
Murray feeling the pressure. He's in trouble. Loses the football. It's scooped up by Shaq Lawson. Lawson off to the races, and he will score. Second straight week, Miami with a defensive touchdown. This one comes on Miami. A 36-yard return by Shaq Lawson. He had some wheels getting down that sideline, Shaq Lawson. Moore has a takeaway in Moore. They've done it 21 times in a row, including today.
Same look that they had when they just got the touchdown.
Murray, here comes the pressure, taking a deep shot and incomplete. Bobby McCain had the pressure, and now 2 late flags. The 45-yard line.
Coverage 0 with nobody deep in the middle of the field.
Murray's pass was deflected, and that was Ogba who got a hand on it. Emmanuel Ogba has been a tremendous addition.
Well, they've been coming after him the first couple of snaps.
Here's Chase Edmonds. He finds a hole on the left side and stretches it out to midfield for a gain of 5.
On the Dolphins sideline that they couldn't substitute because the Cardinals didn't substitute and went straight to the line.
3rd and 5. Murray on a slant and connects with Christian Kirk. Just enough for an Arizona first down, a gain of 8. And now we have a stoppage. And Miami and Flores.
And they were in formation because they were substituting to a formation.
First down and 10. Hand off to Chase Edmonds. And Edmonds fights his way for a yard.
Still has that short area quickness and that size and ability to come inside and make the tough catch.
That was his longest catch of the season.
Nobody deep on the coverage end.
Edmonds runs into a wall, breaks away from the wall, but still nowhere to go and spun down by Kyle Van Noy. They are money in the red zone this year, tied for 5th best at 76%. Murray, he's got a man, Isabella, down there, but too far and out of bounds. Isabella was open.
When you line up with out like they are right now.
3rd down and 9. Here comes the pressure. Murray escapes on the run. He's going to keep it himself at the 10, and Murray out of bounds with a first down. 1st and goal, Cardinals. 33 yards rushing. 1st and goal. Murray, he's got a man wide open. Max Williams will walk it in. His first catch of the season. He had been on IR until yesterday. And Murray to Williams puts the Cardinals on the board. 7 touchdown passes and no interceptions. Extra point by Zane Gonzalez is good. A 10-play, 75-yard drive. Oklahoma also 1-2 in the Heisman race with Kyler down and connects with Devontae Parker. So we asked Fitzgerald, all right, break down the Masters for us. 2nd down and 5 for Miami and some movement before the snap. That penalty on Marcus Golden moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 35. And again, we have movement up front. The Dolphins are pointing at Leki Fotu, the rookie out of Utah.
Neutral zone infraction number 95. Defense 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
And that does go on Fotu.
Going on right there.
There's Howard up the middle, and Howard with a 4-yard run. So we know what happened last week in the Rams game. And Howard again, and he's got enough for a 1st down. So Jordan Howard in the offseason signed a 2-year, $9.75 million. Tua taking a deep shot for Preston Williams, incomplete. Kevin Peterson had the coverage for Arizona. 10. Tua pump fakes. He's in a bit of trouble. There's a flag down. Tua on the run will just throw it away. It was caught along the sideline by Jake. They do, as that makes it 2nd and 20. But Tua back out on the field. Pressure coming. Tua stays on his feet and now goes down with multiple flags down as well. Marcus Golden was the first to get back there for a loss of 6 at the 49-yard line. 3:45 to go in the 1st quarter. Tagovailoa for Preston Williams. Good adjustment. And he is inbounds with a 1st down.
In a 6'5" frame.
There goes Tua, no huddle, and he slides down at the 32 as consecutive games. Start the quarter on 2nd and 10 from the Arizona 41-yard line. Here comes the pressure. Murray off to the races, and Kyler Murray out of bounds just shy of the 45. Christian Wood is the comp right now for Flores. But when you look at it, that would be a great race. Murray against Jackson. Murray has got elite quickness. How about his deep ball? Looking for Kirk. He's got him! Touchdown! A 56-yard strike!
Coverage, nobody in center field.
Extra point by Zane Gonzalez is good. So forget about the long drive. A career high 6 touchdowns this season. Here is the dangerous Jakeem Grant from his own 5. And Grant is taken down at the 20. 1st and 10 for Miami. Tua looking at a deep shot for Williams. He's got it. Nobody touched him. He can get up, and now he's taken down. Now there is a flag down. Same play looking for Parker. A lot of contact. Incomplete, but Peterson again had the coverage, and another flag is down.
Down here at the bottom, so maybe we throw there again for the Miami Dolphins.
With Austin Jackson at left tackle, Parker is upended. Devontae Bosby with the big will jump out to a 10-0 lead. Here is Ahmed, his first NFL carry, and he takes it right to the 35-yard line. Savon, he got enough for the 1st down on that carry. 1st and 10. Here's Perry. He pitches it to Ahmed. All right, so Changeli going to the bag of tricks because of COVID-19 protocols. 2nd and 6. Ahmed has a little hole up the middle, bounces it to the outside, down the sideline, and pushed out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line. He goes up the middle. He's that downhill runner, and he takes it inside the 10.
You're thinking this area of the field, Buda Baker has to emerge as being a larger-than-life character, a guy who's not real big.
Team Grant, the motion man, on 2nd and 7. Tua play fake and throws that one to the ground. Marcus Golden was bearing down.
Gesicki, big target inside.
Tua to a wide open Williams. He leaps and he's in. Touchdown Miami. Preston Williams with his 3 yards passing. Already today in the first half, he's got 105 as Sanders makes the extra point. And what a game we have so far in Arizona. Far for Miami, they have scored 2 red zone touchdowns. It is a touchback for Jason Sanders, 6th best touchback percentage in the NFL. Only led the league in total yards one time. That was in 2015 when Kyler Murray was asked about it on Wednesday from a local reporter here in Arizona. He asked the PR staff, is that right? Do we actually lead the league? He didn't know. I think that tells you a lot about Kyler Murray. He's not very consumed with statistics. This kid is all about winning football games. Tight end out of Wisconsin Platteville, and he's got an Arizona first down.
And Dan Arnold, yes, he's a tight end, but he has wide receiver skills. Does a great job catching a pass that's a little low.
Direct snap to Chase Edmonds, trying the right side, finds a hole, and is tackled at the 45 by Jerome Baker.
You know what I noticed about Chase times, now we have a deep center fielder so that you don't give that free access to the Arizona Cardinal receivers.
3rd down and 3. Murray to Fitzgerald. He's got the first down right in front of Eric Rowe. We'll leave it at that for you.
Partial total, yeah.
1st and 10. It is Edmonds. And we do have an injury update from the Miami sideline. You saw Preston out Lynn Bowden, so we need all the healthy bodies they can get as Edmonds gets across the 40 and shoved out of bounds at the 35.
I love how Larry has adapted his career, gone from an outside receiver to an inside receiver, and not really worried about catches and numbers and totals, but really just about wins.
Murray running right, trying to keep it himself, and he's got the first down and more. Murray tackled at the 20 by Bobby McCain. A gain of 16 without his injury being carted back to the Miami locker room. Edmonds bounces away from tacklers and takes it down to the 13. Kyle Van Noy on the tackle.
You love little
Catch yet. He's matched up at the top of your screen with Xavier Howard on 2nd and 4. Edmonds, nowhere to go. Spun down by Eric Rowe, who's having a phenomenal season for Miami. 2nd on the team in tackles, tied for 6th in the NFL.
And there's a safety moving over in that direction right now.
On this drive, Arizona is 2 for 2 on 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Murray dancing, chased by Van Noy, now throws it away. Good coverage downfield by that Miami defense.
You're talking about DeAndre Hopkins. Doesn't always run the textbook route. What Cliff Kingsbury said about him is he's a great get-open guy. That time he got open, but there was a little bit of coverage coming in his direction. Now we're going straight to the line of scrimmage on 4th down. Play clock running down to 14 seconds.
And a timeout by Miami. As the Cardinals had their kicker Gonzalez and their long snapper Aaron Brewer on the field, and then that's a problem. So Flores calls his 2nd timeout, and now they do set up for a field goal with Zane Gonzalez, who had the game winner in overtime against Seattle 2 weeks ago. This is a 37-yard attempt. Dolphins got a piece of that, but it's still good enough. So a field goal for 21-17 is our score, and a touchback. It'll be Miami football at the 25. And 1 timeout remaining in this half for Miami. Tua throwing on first down, complete to Jakeem Grant, who's wrapped up by Jalen Thompson. As we check in with Michael Grady. Here is Tua stepping up, throwing on the run, and completes it to Devontae Parker. And Parker tackled at the 45 by Simmons. Savon Ahmed is the running back. Another play fake. Tua going back to the air, throws that one down. He'd actually hit his right tackle, Robert Hunt.
He is our most skilled player and really a dominant receiver that we need to get the ball to.
Isabella on the return to start the second half. He's hit hard and the ball comes out. Ball is loose inside the 15. Sanders, the kicker, is indicating the Dolphins have it. They'll start at their own 13-yard line with DeAndre Hopkins in motion. And a handoff to Chase Edmonds. Edmonds maybe gets a yard, but we're definitely going to go check in with Michael Grady.
Andrew spoke with both coaches at
And Hopkins' career that he wasn't even targeted in the first half. And how about that? Right on cue. It's Hopkins. His hands off to Edmonds, and he's wrapped up by Shaq Lawson. So for DeAndre Hopkins, it's now
Kyler Murray around the field.
Murray with time. Good protection, and he finds DJ Foster out of the backfield. You look at the Arizona offense and their offensive line. Isabella in motion. Murray fires, and it's caught for another Arizona first down. Christian Kirk. That's his fourth catch today. Murray looking for Hopkins. A lot of contact, and there's the flag. Xavier Howard is not happy about it.
An eligible receiver.
Here's Edmonds. And Edmonds picks up 4. Injury update. Here's Michael Grady.
Andrew, tough blows for both teams on the injury front. Dolphins wide receiver.
All right, 2 big losses. You're right. As Murray looking end zone, and it is juggled and then caught by Daniels, but they're saying he was out of bounds. It looked like Byron Jones had a great chance. Daniels had a tough game a couple of weeks ago against Seattle. He had a drop on the very first play. He was called for a holding penalty. You saw Kyler Murray was yelling at him on the sideline because he missed a block. Different story today for Darrell Daniels. Now it's Tua time for the first time here in the second half. And he hands off to Ahmed. He is hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Hassan Reddick making the play.
And Buda Baker said it's the best thing that happened to our draft class. Both of those guys came in 2017 and they're making impacts.
Tua looking deep for Devontae Parker, and there's the penalty flag. It was secondary. This is just the second game for Whitaker as Parker takes it out close to midfield. Tackle made by Patrick Peterson.
When we talked to Vance Joseph, the defensive coordinator for the
Ahmed on second down and 1, and he picks up a Miami first down. Few classes back at Syracuse. Here's Ahmed to the 45. 4-yard pickup for the rookie at
4 when he's been on the field. There he is right there.
On 2nd and 6, and it's incomplete. They were looking for Malcolm Perry, the rookie out of Navy. And I think you're seeing here, James, how much
size and strength.
Miami just 1 for 3 on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure. Flag is down. So is Tua. Dropped by Devondre Campbell.
To get after these quarterbacks. These quarterbacks have to be able to sidestep.
Matt Hogg punting to Christian Kirk. He drifts over. It bounces at the 15. I believe it hit the foot of Mac Hollins on Miami. 4,200 fans allowed in here at State Farm Stadium for this Week 9 matchup, and a good one between Arizona and Miami. Murray on first down. Dancing around the pocket, rolling right, throws on the run, and he finds Larry Fitzgerald. They'll mark him for an 11-yard gain, and that moves the chains.
But Murray is so quick out of the pocket, and once he leaves that pocket, I don't think anybody really wants to chase him up front.
Handed off to Chase Edmonds, and Zach Sealer is there for the tackle. If you watch the NFL Today earlier on CBS, Phil Simms went one on every move so far for the Cardinals.
And at the end, Boomer called him a pawn.
Yeah, Phil's a pawn. Do Phil and Boomer get along? Hopkins is pushed out. But another Arizona first down. Off the field, Needham and Van Ginkel able to run off on 1st and 10. That pass is deflected. It was Van Noy who got a hand on it. We had a good chat with Kyle Van Noy earlier this week at 20. 2nd down and 10. It's Chase Edmonds, gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage, able to stay on his feet, and he crosses the 40 to the 41 for a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5. Murray has time, checks it down to Edmonds. Can he get to the chains? He lunges inbounds, and they are going to spot him very close. The 7.
They lined up in a little bit of wildcat, and you force Brian Flores to call timeout.
That's big.
Yeah.
Murray's going to go under center. Edmonds is the running back. Kirk in motion. Murray scrambling. Murray now throws it. Hopkins is down there, and Hopkins can't hold on, but there's a flag. And Xavier Howard
packed it right in that box with all those defenders and then one-on-one on the outside.
Murray keeps it himself, and he's got the first down. And more room to run. Murray turns on the Jets and out of bounds at the 25.
That's a pretty
In a game is 93 as Edmonds is hit for a loss by Shaq Lawson. So Cliff Kingsbury rolls the time, but so far it's looking very good for Arizona in their 2nd year. As Murray's pass, Hopkins caught it. No.
Call. Today he has not gotten the benefit of the call.
Edmonds picks up a couple. We're going to go back to New York. An NFL Today update with JB and Boomer.
Chargers narrowing the gap.
2 great young quarterbacks at Arizona.
Back to Andrew Catalon.
All right, guys, tight one there. We got a good one here. Tied at 24, 3:20 to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 7. High snap. Murray to Edmonds at the 20. Edmonds slips a tackle, and Edmonds picks up the first down. That is a part of Chase Edmonds' game that he has worked to, with pressure coming, and he completes it over the middle to Devontae Parker. Patrick Peterson had the coverage.
3rd down situation where your quarterback doesn't have to hold the ball too long.
Miami's rolling with Austin Jackson at left tackle and Jesse Davis at right guard. They've been shuffling that line a little bit today. 3rd and 4. Pressure coming. Tua steps up. He can run for the first. And he puts a move on Budda Baker and gets the first down for Miami. Tua, quick pass, and Gesicki reels it in, but Baker is right there. And a late flag. 1 and 10. Tua wants more in the air, fires a dart over the middle, and Devontae Parker with the catch. A flag is down at the in the secondary.
But there's a lot of separation at the top of that route. Patrick Peterson.
4 yards. Ball at the 34. Tua fires, and it's caught by Jakeem Grant. Down at the 29, Chase Whitaker on the tackle, and James. Tua is 5 for 5 on this drive. Spins the wrong way, stays on his feet, sneaks through. Tua down the middle and down to the 10. How did he find a hole there? A 17-yard run. Ball down to the 11. Looking end zone, he's got a man. Gesicki is in for the touchdown.
2nd foot close, but they've already awarded the touchdown.
So Mac Howens, primarily a special teams player, as we said, did not have a catch as a member of the Dolphins. Is in there because they're shorthanded, and Jason Sanders with the extra point ties it up at 31. Andy Isabella is the deep man as Sanders kicks it away. It's a short kick. Isabella up to the 11-yard line. with a head of steam. He is spun down shy of the 30. Let's take of longer than 80 yards. All right, Kyler Murray, it's your turn. Back and forth we go. On first down, he hands it to Edmonds. And Edmonds crosses the 30. 20 carries for Chase Edmonds. 4 ties, 1 lead change. Murray in trouble. Wilkins, that's going to be a face mask. Murray got away and finds Edmonds, who crosses the 35 and then spun down by Christian Wilkins. Wilkins had a chance at a sack, but got... Murray throws left, caught by Hopkins, and he's got a first down. Makes the catch right in front of Byron Jones. And for DeAndre Hopkins. Hand off to DJ Foster. And Foster gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This defensive look is unsettling with so many guys that you have to figure out who to block, where to turn, whether it's run or pass. It's tough to kind of compensate for that many people in the middle.
Here's Murray trying to get around the edge, and a good job by that Dolphins defense, Kyle Van Noy. 3rd down and 9 for Murray and the Cardinals. Miami rushes 4. Murray has time. Now feeling the heat. Gets away. Murray off to the races. And he's tripped up by Eric Rowe. And they're going to spot him. Man.
Offensive lineman, number 79, Josh Jones, lined up at tight end.
Murray running left. And he's got the first down into Miami territory. And that run puts Kyler Murray over.
Makes the absolute correct decision. Pick up the first down.
At the Miami 49, he hands it to Edmonds. Nice running by Chase Edmonds. Down to the 45.
Per game, 161 yards per game. So this really isn't a huge surprise, but it's fun to see in person.
Edmonds again, and Raekwon Davis in the mix, spinning him down to bring up 3rd down in this. 3rd down and 4. Play clock at 1. Murray takes the snap. It was low. Murray on the run, chased by Baker. He gets away. Murray still going. Lowers his shoulder, and he's hit right at the sticks. He thinks he's got a first. Again, Kyler Murray has 106 yards rushing. But that last carry, a couple inches short of a first down. They go for it again. They're 2 for 2 on 4th downs today. Edmonds hit hard at the line of scrimmage. Miami thinks they stopped him. And they did! A big 4th down. Tied at 31 with 5:15 to play. On first down, Tua Tagovailoa has time, throws, and it is caught. That is Mike Gesicki reeling it in front of Devondre Campbell for a gain of 19. Tua taking a shot down the sideline out of bounds, intended for Devontae Parker. Jakeem Grant goes in motion on 2nd and 10. Tua pump fakes, now throws too high. And that's the first time today that Tua has had 2 consecutive incompletions. 3rd down and 10 with the play clock at 2. Tua takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Tua fires, caught by Grant. And Jakeem Grant is a half a yard shy of a first down. Patrick Peterson on the tackle, and now a decision for Brian Flores. And he does. And that's costly. Only 1 timeout left now for Miami with 3:35 on the clock. Next Sunday, the NFL on CBS features 3 in his 20th consecutive field goal dating back to last year.
You've got to stay on sides here if you're the Arizona Cardinals.
Sanders, and it is good. A new franchise record. He's made 20 in a row. And with 2:30 on the clock, and they came back and won in overtime. They're down by 3 here with 3:30 to play. Murray, 3 touchdown passes, and he's rushed for 106 yards and a touchdown. Very calm, serious demeanor for Kyler Murray, and it serves him well in situations like this. Dolphins defense made that big play on 4th and 1 last time out there. Now let's see what we got here. With 3:30 to go, Arizona has 2 timeouts left. Murray to the air on 1st down, taking a shot. He's got Kirk. Kirk has it, and smacked down at the 40. McCain on the tackle, but a gain of 35.
Just a deep crossing route. I like the way that he pushed it up, because when he did that, he didn't allow Bobby McCain, who's playing the deep half, to kind of isolate on him. He made him play half the field.
Kirk has 123 yards receiving today, as Edmonds is still turning those legs inside the 35. NFL Today update. Here's JB and Boomer.
They were down 13-0. Ben gets hurt in the first half. No problem, Boom.
He throws 2 fourth-quarter touchdown passes. This 7-yarder to Eric Ebron. 2-point attempt was no good. Steelers finally take the lead, 24-19. Dallas is now driving at the 2-minute warning.
Back to Andrew Catalon.
All right, good one there, good one here. 3-point game with 2.5 to go. Edmonds. And Edmonds is a couple of yards shy of a 1st down. Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. Arizona content with using some clock here. So if they do have to give the ball back to Miami, there won't be much left. They're going to take it right down to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 3rd and 1 when we come back. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Don't let the comfort fool.
On CBS is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Pepsi. Made for football. Watching.
Two minutes to go in regulation. Miami leads by 3. Arizona driving, but looking at 3rd and 1 from the Miami 34-yard line. Murray throws right low and incomplete. It's 4th and 1, and Cliff Kingsbury does not hesitate, and he sends out his kicker, Zane Gonzalez.
If you had Kenyon Drake, who's out, a bigger running back, I think a run in between the tackles would have been what was called for. You try and win on the edge with a quick pass, good coverage, good pressure, force an off-target throw.
Gonzalez in the last game against Seattle forced overtime and then won it in OT. This to tie the game at 34 from 49 yards away, and Gonzalez is short. He did not get it there. It was on target, but did not have the distance. And it's Miami football.
You know, you're standing on the sideline for the Arizona Cardinals and you think this thing is online, but it comes up about 3 yards short. I don't know if he got under it, but it has the right rotation, but just not enough pop off his right leg.
He's hit from 56 this year, so it's not like that was out of his range. But as you said, James, just didn't have enough pop on it, and Kyler Murray can't believe it. Now, far from over. Arizona has 2 timeouts remaining and 1:53 on the clock. Jordan Howard is the running back, and he takes the handoff on first down up the middle. Howard, and that's his biggest run of the day.
When you attack the line of scrimmage with everybody, if there's a small crease in Jordan Howard, we talked about a downhill runner, finds that crease, and boy, starting to look bleak for the Arizona Cardinals.
An 8-yard run for Howard. That is a season long. And it brings up 2nd and 2. Kingsbury doesn't call the timeout there. He's only got 2 remaining.
You need penetration. You need a tackle for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Howard again runs right into Budda Baker. He's short of a first down. And there's the timeout by Kingsbury with 1:04 to go. It'll be 3rd down and 1. For those of you expecting to see 60 minutes, you're watching the NFL on CBS in the game between the Dolphins and Cardinals. I'm Andrew Catalan, along with James Lofton, Michael Grady, and Gene Steratore. 60 minutes will be seen in its entirety immediately following this game, except on the West Coast. Arizona has 1 timeout left, 1:05 to go.
Pulled my stopwatch out while 60 minutes was ticking by. If you can stop them here, and let's say you run a play that takes 5 seconds, this clock will go down to 15 seconds before you can get the ball back.
Well, they do have the 1 timeout to stop the clock
Right.
if they stop them here.
Exactly.
3rd and 1. Chan Gailey, the offensive coordinator. He's got Jordan Howard as the lone setback. And the play clock winding down. Brian Flores didn't want to mess with it, and he calls his final timeout with 1:05 to go. Well, is it too simple, James, to think you've got a downhill runner in Howard and you need 1 yard to send him right up the middle? Or do you try to get creative with the rookie Tua?
I think you let Howard handle it because you get Tua out on the edge, stand him up, guys try and strip the ball out. Because the worst thing in the world here is not to punt it away. You can punt it away and still play defense. You don't want to turn the ball over here at midfield.
Wow, he takes Howard out. So Jordan Howard to the sideline on 3rd and 1. The running back is the rookie, Savon Ahmed. Tua's going to try to do it himself, pushing the pile forward, and I think he's got enough. It's going to be very close. Brian Flores is standing right on the chains, and it's a first down.
Brian Flores looked at the defensive alignment the play before he called timeout. He said they are not crowding the center guard gaps enough with enough people. We can get a quarterback sneak and get that first down. You think about when the Arizona Cardinals had it and they needed about 6 inches for that first down. You're always going around the edges, but differences for different teams.
Kingsbury calls his final timeout, but it's a moot point because all Miami has to do is take a knee twice. Tua on 3rd down and 1, able to move the chains and on the verge of his 2nd consecutive win. This will be the first win, and now Golden mixing it up with Shaheen. This is Miami's first win in Arizona since 1996. And the Dolphins are going to have a 4-game win streak for the first time in 4 years.
Big picture, Dolphins kind of keep pace with the Buffalo Bills. Seattle Seahawks lost, so you don't lose as much ground, but you would have liked to have won this game if you were the Arizona Cardinals. But still 8 games to go. We talked to Larry Fitzgerald. He said this is a long season.
What a win for Tua and the Dolphins. They improved to 5-3 on the year. 34-31 the final. For James Lofton, Michael Grady, Gene Steratore. This is Andrew Catalan saying so long from Arizona. Now it's time for bonus coverage. Steelers, Cowboys. Here's James Brown in New York.
Game-ending scenario in Dallas. Let's take you to Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson.
It's in right there already. Even if the heel were to somehow come in, he's already got possession with the toes.
All right. Garrett Gilbert's father was not only a witness, he was a participant in the craziest finish in college football history. The play.
Stanford?
Cal Stanford through the band. His father was the starting quarterback for Cal that day. Okay. Just saying. Okay.
Oh my gosh, the band is coming out of the tunnel.
Here they come now.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, maybe his son can channel a little bit of that craziness. Like to welcome in the audience that watched the Miami-Arizona game with the Dolphins winning in the desert 34-31. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson. You see Garrett Gilbert. He's just completed this pass. Is being reviewed to rookie C.D. Lamb. And the ball's at the...
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass, first down.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if you're going to stand in the pocket, you're not going to get a chunk play here. Hayward's going to push that middle. It's going to collapse. The last play got a lot of yards because Gilbert got out on the edge, bought time to get to that second level. This is an uncomfortable time, Jim, because right here you only got one guy on the sideline, maybe one up top there. You got to protect the end zone. You can throw this out of bounds quickly.
Down the middle they go, and it's incomplete. Would have taken a lot of time off of it, and there are folks no doubt out there wondering if the Cowboys got a bit of a break by the Steelers not trying the field goal when they had 4th and 1, that they turned it over on downs after Connor was stopped. I know you addressed it somewhat, but
yeah, well, they did it because they've already had one blocked, and they should have had all of them blocked. Crawford gets in 1 second. It was the right play, 100%. You know, like we said earlier, just you cannot put your field goal unit on. That's a field goal that goes back the other way with a block.
Get back to the game here. 2nd and 10, incomplete.
Well, this ball was on the sideline. Oh, another shot. But this is what you got to do. I know it's Zeke, so he's not always out there running those routes. But you have that ability. They're going to keep it in front of you. You got to get the ball out of bounds, 2-3 plays, and then take a shot.
Again, no time.